An equestrian monument honoring King Louis XIV is the focal and centerpiece of Place Bellecour. The location is positioned upon the direct center of the Peninsula land separating the Saone and Rhone Rivers before their convergence. These lands inside the second arrondissement have evolved into the soul of urban Lyon. 4 major roadways originate from the square that has become the acknowledged center of all distance reference points within the city. Place Bellecour is the alpha to all cultural, retail, religious, and entertainment venues. A major post office and the Office of Tourism are located on its periphery. Place Bellecour's importance has steadily evolved from barren wasteland by a progression of historical transitions. Bellecour was merely an overlooked island formed from accumulating mineral deposits. The land was employed for military and commercial purposes, primarily consisting of warehouses and huts for traders. During the 12th century, the archbishop of Lyon cultivated vineyards. Once he abandoned the property, it reverted back to swampland. King Louis XIV would eventually acquire ownership and rename it Place Royale. Martin Desjardins created a bronze commemorative sculpture of the king. Scattered buildings designed by the king's architects surrounded the square and monument. The sculpture would be destroyed during the Revolution in 1790 and the bronze melted into a cannon. A guillotine saturated the grounds with the blood of the aristocracy and would displace the king's memorial. The square would be renamed Place de l'Égalité. Napoleon Bonaparte would find the grounds useful during his military victories. He even reviewed his troops on March 11, 1815, during his 100 days' return to power. He departed Lyon at noon, heading to Paris while dissolving the government of Louis XVIII. 1 week later, his legacy would be permanently determined by his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. His military failure resulted into his second deportation to the island of St. Helena, where he would die. During the subsequent Bourbon Restoration, the current standing sculpture of Louis XIV was installed in 1825. The permanent name selection of Place Bellecour would be confirmed during the French Third Republic. Today, Place Bellecour remains one of the largest and celebrated pedestrian squares throughout Europe. Its military legacy has dimmed, replaced by cultural and hospitality distractions.